What's up, everybody? Welcome to the first 2020 edition of the Top 10 Countdown Show. I'm your host, Eric. I'm here with the director, Tim. What's up, Tim?
What's going on?
Man, I'm looking at this list. Some of it's surprising, some of it is not.
I'm not really surprised by any of it.
We got 1,500 votes this month, which is a great start. Looking back at last year, we had a little bit more, but I think this is a healthy mix.
Oh, for sure.
People are finally understanding that we're doing this, I think, and a lot more people are participating, and so it's not like really lopsided. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think we've got it's
a contest.
Differential between 10 and 2 of
11.
How many votes did you tell me?
11.
11 votes. So yeah, really diverse amount of voting here. So we're really excited to bring the first installment of the 2020 Top 10 show. We are brought to you by Magnitude Creative and Ships Custom Tees. So thanks to those guys for your part in supporting what we do. But without further ado, let's get started, man.
Oh yeah, let's do it. This is a great way to start the show. Love this guy. Maybe the hardest working musician in Wichita.
Yep, we say that all the time about him.
Does it by himself too.
Right.
Just terrifying for me to think about me doing, but
Yep.
So let's get into it. Number 10 for February 2020, we have Dusty Grant.
Number 10.
I pried my eyes open, they were adorned with a blood red hue. Hands were sore, my head was pounding, I had to push on through. There's always a deadline, another place I've gotta be. With all these irons in the fire, the heat is slowly burning me in arduous and daunting task. Now there's times that I've misspoken, things that I forget. When it's time to sacrifice, I haven't missed a moment yet. I might not be the calmest, I might be spread too thin. I had to kick the door down because they wouldn't let me in. The phone you love is tried and true. Not even a crack of light was shining through. There's nowhere I can go but up from here. I'm pushed to the brink, not thinking clear. I scream out these words that nobody hears. There's nowhere to go. Nowhere but up from here. I know that this is my fault. I know that I'm to blame. The candle burns at both ends, and every day's the same. There is nothing I can do to try and break the mold, 'cause you can't get a refund from the devil when your soul's already sold. The foam you love is tried and true. Not even a crack of light was shining through. There's nowhere I can go but up from here. I'm pushed to the brink, not thinking clear. I scream out these
right, so that was Dusty Grant. We are at the number 9 spot for February 2020. This artist, I think, has a really unique way of promoting themselves, and they like to think outside of the box and do things for their fans that other people haven't even thought of.
Well, I think musically they're kind of outside the box as well. They're kind of not really, in a certain genre. Really, really cool stuff. What they put out. We got a chance to sit down and talk with them here recently. Just some really humble guys and a great group to talk to.
What's crazy is thinking back to where they started to where they're at now. I can't wait to see them play some shows this year and let people hear what they've been working on, because I've heard some of it and it's night and day. It's ridiculous. So
yep.
Here we go. Number 9, February 2020. We have In Retrospect.
Number 9.
Wrap me twice in linen and take me to my grave. These friends that I've been given are making me their slave. They'll lead me bound and shackled down this death row line. I breathe in a wine that's water, drowned and drunk, I'm fine, yeah. Pull the sheet back from my eyes so I can see. Is this fairy tale everything you hoped it'd be? The Red Queen stands no jury, judging while she can. Is this pain that I'm feeling making me a man? And I don't know how far you go. Should you choose to follow me down this twisted rabbit hole? And if you find me, could you tell me who I am? 'Cause I'm so lost, I don't think I'll see the sun again. Did you find your wonderland? Alice, 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 did you find your wonderland? No. And I don't know how far you go. Should you choose to follow me down this twisted rabbit hole? And if you find me, could you tell me who I am?
right, that was In Retrospect at number 9. We're at the number 8 spot for February 2020.
Numero ocho.
Oh, I wasn't going to go there.
But hey, you know, this is actually one of my favorite bands. I mean, I say that a lot, but you know, these guys, they put on a great show. You can go see them live, and it just sounds exactly like you hear it on the radio station. Not only that, they put on a great show as far as their lights and effects and just everything that they present is a total professional package. So yeah, I highly recommend you guys go see these guys live. As like we like to say, go to shows. This is a definite must. But Eric, coming in at number 8, we've got Left Without Notice.
Yeah.
Number 8.
Oh no! Am I mixing up my words again? 'Cause I can't seem to get through to you just what I want through that pretty little head. She said she wants to know, are we a summer thing or are we real? Are we just waiting for the rain to come and to wash us away? Keep me inside your heart like we did when summer began. And we felt hurt. Keep the lights down low, 'cause I don't wanna know what she puts inside her lies and what she hides inside her mind. I like to relate myself to Kurt Cobain, and she rolls her eyes, says you're just the same, wasting time on something you're never gonna be. Keep me inside your heart like we did when summer began. We felt take it all, he won't remember a thing you said. The one and only stupid love song, someone just like you in your head. What do you say? Tell me you'll stay, and you'll come back around again another day. You're carried away still. I keep you just the same. Keep you just the
All right, coming in at number 7, we have an artist that is a 4-piece comprised of, well, guitar, bass, drums, and vocals, just like it.
Wow, what a
A lot of
concept.
bands out there, right? Yeah. Who would have thought that? That doesn't give anything away, does it? They're a
No.
They are a hard-hitting rock band, though. I can tell you that. They recently came out with an EP, I believe, this last year. So be on the lookout for shows out of these guys. I don't see any currently.
But I know that their tracks are in full rotation at ict-radio.com. I think their most current is called Feeding the Tulpa.
And I think that's exactly what we're going to play, Tim. Coming in at number 7 on the top 10 countdown from February 2020, we have The Hero Narrative.
Number 7.
obligation, repeating the joke, feeding the monster, searching for hope, and trailing the fire. The lies are realized, the broken agendas controlling the meek, ignoring the symptoms. Deny your quest to what you are. They're reaching blindly from afar. Don't become what you have learned to hate. Must you try and force my surrender your faith to the masked pretender. Obedient slaves, or indecision to lift a finger, contorting the mind. This twisted addiction, feeding the hive. This thoughtless indulgence, we are what we get what we pay for, controlling the meek and raping the system. Deny your quest to what you are. They're reaching blindly from afar. Don't become what you have learned to hate. Must you try and force my hand? Surrender all your emotions and bury your will to be, to taste that satisfaction on your tongue. Your thoughts give way to your conviction, living through your execution. Thrown to a false reality, it's you, the deeper you go and the more you'll never know.
All right, we are at the number 6 spot for February 2020. Thanks for sticking around, guys. This is powered by Ships Custom Tees. Hit Glenn Shipman up for your T-shirt needs. That kind of rhymed like Cat in the Hat, but
Yep.
and this
Go
is
down by
also
the bay and have some hay.
I might
just
it's May. And this is also powered by Magnitude Creative. You can find them at magnitudecreative.net. Hashtag have you seen my studio?
Oh, and have you seen his studio?
It's beautiful.
It is.
So thanks to those sponsors for powering this series of shows for 2020. Can't thank them enough. This artist, my band happened to play with at the Rose Fest in 2019 among some other bands. And it looks
Right,
like
I was there. I was able to attend this.
it looks like they just played a show here just a couple days ago, or actually yesterday. No. I got that so wrong. I'm looking at it. This is actually March 28th. For some reason, I thought it was February 28th. This is a badass show. It features Yellow King, Take the Day, Void Vader, Dusty Grant, and the number 6 band, Rivalries Aside.
Wow.
Enjoy.
Number 6.
All right, we are at the number 5 spot for February 2020. This band, Tim, is one of my favorites for sure. I don't say that a lot, and this is one of my favorites for sure.
These guys kind of turned me. I kind of attribute listening to these guys getting me to listen to people like Tyler Childers and Coulter Wall and people like that. Man, they kind of turned me into a country boy.
Right. They recently, this last year, released an album, Treble Hooks.
Yep.
And that was in, I believe, August 17th of this last year. So if you haven't had a chance to listen to that album, you need to go find it anywhere you can find music, Alexa, Spotify, iTunes, all that. Go listen to it. You're going to enjoy it, I bet. And my band's actually playing a show with them in July at some point. So they're always playing good shows and great group of dudes. So coming in at number 5, February 2020, we have Mountain Deer Revival.
MDR, baby.
Number 5.
Take this as you may. Today will be the day we double down on the hand that we hold and try to walk away. Take this as you will. Yeah, I've seen the hands of time stand still as we joked amongst the gamblers through the smoke on your birthday. Take this for the truth. No one should have to choose when you're holding a pair of queens. In the end, you know you'll lose. And if time were on our side, we'd be adding up all the winnings, standing in the payout line. We drink our fill of whiskey. I know love. House would comp our room for one more day. I'd light a cigarette and stay. Take this as you may. And every time that I see her, feel just like the dealer. I'm certain of the hand that she holds. I'm wishing she'd surrender. Every time that she sees me, she knows 21 defeats me. So figuratively speaking, we start over completely. But if time were on our side, adding up all the winnings, standing in the payout line. We drink our fill of whiskey. I know luck, 'cause you were with me. And the house would comp our room one more day. I'd light a cigarette and stay. Take this as you may. us to stay another day. We cash in our chips, we'd walk away. We'd find a better game to play. Take this as you may.
All right, Tim, we're at the number 4 spot for February 2020.
Yes, sir.
We have 4 spots to go. Man, are you wondering who's at number 4 here?
Well, you just told me who's at number 4, and you know, I throw this around a lot, but one of my favorites on the whole station. They kind of remind me of a advanced, or how do I say it? They're kind of a Clutch hybrid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they kind of got that heavy blues feel, and with a great vocalist. I really dig what they're doing. I don't know about you, but
Oh, yeah.
and I think, you know, Derek is kind of on board. They're just one of his favorites as well.
Well, it's a 4-piece, Tim. And I guess you could describe their music as dreams of the end times and stories of hot women stealing hearts.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
I agree with that. They've got some really great lyrics as far as you know, they really paint a picture for you.
Like the song Space Age Woman.
Yeah.
You know, kind of fits their description of themselves a little bit. Well, let's get into it. Number 4 for February 2020, we have Easy Killer.
Number 4.
Got She's got a mean disposition, ray gun vision, a laser guide look to kill. She's got a nasty motivation, yes, a smooth acceleration with a rocket powered bag of thrill. But she's a space, woman. Yes, she's a space, woman.
So, who do I have to fuck to get off this boat?
Colby Erickson here, and if you love local bands like I do, let me tell you about a company that really loves local bands. Ships Custom Tees is musician-owned, and to show you how much they love the ICT band scene, they're running a $59 t-shirt special. Prices start at $5. So if you need merch, your church group needs tees, you're hosting a family reunion, or you're starting a business, drop Glenn an email at Glenn, Glen, at shipscustomtees.com. By the way, if you want to see their work, go to a show. Check out Flashpoint, Tequila Ridge, or Dusty Grant, just to name a few.
All right, we're at the number 3 spot for February 2020. This artist is a pretty hard-hitting country act. He's been around for a while. I know that he's added, a fairly new bass player to the mix. I'm not exactly sure how long the other guys have been with him. But man, anytime they play a show, the crowd is packed, and there's a reason.
Yeah.
Shit gets rowdy when you go watch this artist here in the band.
Yeah, his lyrics are pretty provocative, and the music's just really hard hitting.
Fucking honky tonk and shit, right?
Yeah, it is. It's good stuff, and I mean,
catchy.
It is. It's really good. We enjoy playing it on the station, and we can't thank him enough.
Yep. Number 3, February 2020, probably March 2020's champion. We don't know yet. Who knows? It's all determined. You got to vote. Come right after this show. You got to start voting for March. So coming in at number 3, February 2020, we have Jason Callahan Band, or the Callahan Band.
Number 3.
Well, if I smell like whiskey, it's because I'm drinking. And if I smell like smoke, it's because I'm stoned. Don't think that I smell this way sad and lonely. I've been living high and wild since you've been gone. Since you've been gone, I've been smoking in the house. I've been tearing things up 'cause I'm always stepping out. I've been living wild and living free. 'Cause I don't have your bitchin' hanging over me. So if I smell like whiskey, it's because I'm drinking. And if I smell like smoke, it's 'cause I'm stoned. This way sad and lonely. I've been living high and wild since you've been gone. Some of the things that you do, like my dishes, the laundry, and cleaning my living room. I could hire a maid for half the pay than the price I paid with the putting up with you. So if I smell like
whiskey, it's because I'm drinking. And if I smell like smoke, it's because I'm stoned. Don't think that I smell this way sad and lonely. I've been living high and wild since you've been gone. I've been living high and wild since you've been gone.
You're listening to ICT Radio.
All right, Tim, we are at the number 2 spot for February 2020. This artist is moving on to the December contest, so congratulations ahead of time. I want to point out a strange fact here, Tim.
It is strange.
We have the number 2 artist in Wichita for February. If you go look at their Facebook page, they have 2 likes.
No, actually, they have 3.
They have 3 now.
I just like them.
Yeah, it now says 3. But before I'd mention that to Tim, who's their 3rd like, I guess. Man, it's kind of bizarre that you have now a December finalist with 3 likes on their page. So everybody after this, go over to their page and give them a like because they're too good. They're way too good to have 3 likes on Facebook.
Yeah, I mean,
Way
obviously they're getting the votes, and
they have more votes.
If you haven't heard their music, then you're missing out. I mean, they're right at the top.
They're gonna hear it. They're gonna hear it here in a second.
Yeah, I mean they're really good.
They kind of came out of nowhere too. I mean,
yeah, they did. They did kind of come out of nowhere, but I mean, a lot of good music does. You know,
there's not really much information about them. I mean, to be quite honest with you, they're like these kind of mystery fellas. I guess you classify the music as rock, Americana, kind of some indie, a little grunge, I guess. But
and they got some horns in there, which is man, that just draws me in.
It's kind of gotten like rockin' parts to it. It's kind of, but it's also got this really acoustic, like chill vibe to it too. So it's kind of wild that we don't know really anything about these guys. I mean, they have an Instagram page, but that's really about it. I'd like to see some more out of these guys and maybe talk to these guys at some point. So if you're listening, reach out to us at ictradio316@gmail.com. But yeah, coming in at number 2, the first finalist for 2020, we have Stubborn as Crows.
Number 2.
Falling rain, when it's hard to feel anything, you're growing old, you're getting late. It's a new morning, sundown again, when you find your skin's feeling thin from waking up in the same old scene every day. Show my Tupelo, my Tupelo. When you find the time by your side doesn't need everything, you know, got the skies to show. feel the years just rolling by. Like a freight train, I was running behind, and you're growing old. You're getting late. And all I ever wanted to know, when you were going to show my Tupelo. Two fogged over window panes, in your mind is a weather vane where you mess up your hair and then you mess up your mind. And when I ask you, you don't got the time. You're growing old, you're getting late. Show my Tupelo. My Tupelo. My Tupelo. My Tupelo.
You're still listening? What's wrong with you? I'm just kidding. Thanks for tuning in to ICT Radio, the only station in the world that is entirely local Wichita music 24/7. Thank you for your part in supporting local aspiring artists, and check out our podcast and much more at ict-radio.com. Go support a local artist today by tuning in or going to see a live show. Now let's get back to some tasty tracks. All right, Tim, we're at the number one spot.
Numero uno.
It's time to crown a champion for February 2020.
That's right.
And
moving on.
Crown the second artist, moving on to the December finals. Moving on early.
Yep.
That's the way to do it.
That's the way to get it out of the way. You can sit back and wait for the December final. And,
hang out, play shows.
You're ready.
So this artist is, I guess you could classify him as country, red dirt, gospel, maybe a little bit. More so country and red dirt, probably. It is a 5-piece, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, we have bass, drums, lead guitar. Oh, no, 4-piece. Bass, drums, lead guitar, and then obviously the singer.
Mm-hmm.
They record at Green Jean Studios down in Wellington, Kansas.
Well, I think they just started recording over at Red Cat, actually.
Yep, but I think they've recorded some stuff at Green Jeans.
Right.
Definitely recorded a couple their newer tracks at Red Cat. They have won some competitions, songwriting competitions, that sort of thing. And really, to me, they kind of came out of nowhere in our view and are taking kind of the scene by storm. And
Well,
really putting their name, getting their name out there.
And they're really in your realm. They're right in your
I actually just played a show with them yesterday.
Wow.
As a matter of fact, just played it on a bill with them yesterday.
But yeah, they've got the most impressive thing to me is I think their drummer is like 16 years old.
Yeah, so I think that probably limits certain places that they can play and they can't play. But I think there's a rule, like if they have a green room or something, like to where that that underage person can go directly to and from the stage to there. I think that's kind of a loophole, I think, in some places. But yeah, that's kind of a wild thing to try to wrangle as you're out there trying to, book a ton of shows and play. But I think they're doing very well. They're booking a ton of shows.
Yeah, they've got a great sound.
I think their next show after today, they're playing at Hurricane Sports Grill in Wichita. I think that's just a solo deal though, but their next full band thing currently is in Kiowa, and then they're playing with Ragland, who's on the Texas charts.
Cool. At
Barleycorns in April. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot of dates fill in between now and April for them. But be on the lookout for these guys. They're fantastic. Coming in at number 1, the champion of February 2020, we have Cynthia Rausch Band. Congratulations.
Number 1.
Seems like when it rains it pours, but I won't run away anymore. Flood waters continue to rise.
All right, well, that does it for the top 10 show for February 2020. We want to thank you for listening. We want to also thank our sponsors, Magnitude Creative. You can find them at magnitudecreative.net. Go see the studio. They're always willing to work with artists. Find the right deal for you.
That's right. Thanks to Jason Catlett over there at Magnitude Creative. We also want to thank Glenn Shipman over at Ships Custom Tees. Give him a shout. He's got custom band packages for t-shirts and other merchandise. Give him a shout and he will hook you guys up.
Yeah. So thank you guys for listening. Make sure to go vote at ict-radio.com, the Charts 2020 page. The polls are now open for March voting. So if you didn't, if you're not a finalist yet, go start voting and make sure that people know that, you can win studio time in December and a merch package.
Yep. It's all about that promotion, guys.
Yep.
Get out there and learn how to promote yourself and,
the best part is you get featured on this show. If you get people to vote for you, get featured on this show where there's a lot of listeners that tune in, and it's a good opportunity to get your music heard from fans that might not ever listen to your genre of music. Cause like you heard today, there's it was all over the place. We had rock and heavy rock and some Americana and some country and some acoustic singer-songwriter stuff. And it's just a good way to cross-promote and get your fans listening to other bands and get other bands' fans listening to your music. And the biggest thing about that is a lot of people around here aren't opposed to listening to other kinds of music. They just don't know it exists. So get out there and vote, because the biggest thing is the amount of people that listen to our show. It's like packing a bar out with people listening to your music.
Yep.
So it's just like playing a show. I mean, you got one song, but there's a lot of people that get to hear you, and you might have a great opportunity to gain some fans, or people show up at your next show because they really like what they heard on our show. So
not only that, get out and go to shows.
Yeah, go to shows.
Many great shows going on every weekend, and that's what we're here for, is to promote this great scene that we are blessed with, and to get all these, wonderful artists promoted out and yeah.
All right. Well, make sure to listen to our podcast every Thursday. Make sure to check out Trench Bros and Mind of a Musician podcast as well. Be on the lookout for more content from us. There's going to be a lot more coming out soon, so stick around, enjoy the station. We're going to kick it back into regular programming, but Tim, how do we go out on an episode?
Go to shows.
Peace out.